Good morning from Grace International School. Today, my goal is to give you a quick update on some of the facilities that have been finished in the campus. And so we're standing right here at our elementary covered courts. You can see PE going on in the background. It has been amazing to be able to have an area where we can do PE where the elements aren't causing us to get wet. And then standing right here is our playground. This was something that was tremendously overdue. We've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and the kids are so thankful. Ultimately, this could not have happened without the consistent financial support of so many of you, and we're so thankful. Well, here we are inside the cafeteria, and I am so excited. We have been doing sack lunches and eating all over campus for the last 2.5 months, and God has provided a space where we can be out of the elements and just have lunch as a student body. So we're so thankful. It's far surpassed our expectations. We also went ahead and put the air conditioned filtration system in here because of the realities of the smoky season. So we're so thankful. This building would have never happened without donations as well. We are just blown away. We had a couple donors come in at the last moment at the end of March, beginning of April, that gave large so we could close this in and protect our kids from the elements. You can see over here, even as we speak, they're finalizing the last lunchroom. We'll have our first meal next week. Here we are standing in our secondary covered courts. This is where, for the next couple years, where we'll have most of our games and practices. And what's so significant about this being done, for the last 3 months of school, Grace has had 125 students going to 5 different locations around Chiang Mai for after-school practices. By having these facilities finished, we will be able to bring those practices back on campus. We'll be, within our own facilities, and this is so exciting. Right now, the cement floor is not finished, but this floor will start in 2 days. And so by January 7th of next semester, we will be 100% fully functional in here. And that's exciting. Now, it doesn't bring all 125 students back on campus, but it does get a large portion of those practices and after-school programs here. The building that we're working towards is a multi-purpose athletic center next door, and that will be when we have the facilities enough to bring all of our students back on campus. So here we are standing on the foundation of our multi-purpose athletic center. And what's so exciting is at this point, when the donations come in, when we have enough money, Grace will start immediately and have this done. It's about a 6-month process. So as soon as we get to the $500,000 mark, we can go ahead and start this facilities. As you can see, it's quite large and it's right next to our covered courts. So we can now have the resources to actually put on tournaments as well. We can do outreaches for the local community. So what's really neat is this will be used by multiple different departments within Grace. Obviously, athletics will use this in a large way, but band, choir, fine arts, and any other large assembly community events will utilize this space, and it gives us the ability to reach up to 1,500 people at one time. But ultimately, we see these 2 facilities as well as the soccer fields as Grace's #1 way to reach out into the community. Currently, Grace interacts with about 35 different local schools. Per year, we touch about 1,000 different local students with our facilities as well as with our students interacting with the Light for Christ. We are so thankful for all that God has done already. When you look at the covered courts and the cafeteria and the playground, the things that have just happened in the last couple months that have added to the facilities that we already have. We are so thankful for all that God has done. And we're so thankful for you and the part that you guys have played in allowing us to be where we are today. But we want to ask you guys to take one more step with us. Pray with us as we seek the funding to finish this multi-purpose athletic center that allows us to bring our students back on campus, that allows Grace as an organization to provide the resources to the staff so they can do their job that God has called them to do. So ultimately, we want to say thank you. We want you to know that we are so grateful for all that you have done.